Hola and bienvenidos everybody, my name is NittPicc and today we are going to be listening to the main theme from Helldivers 2, A Cup of Liber-Tea. So I actually haven't had a chance to download and play Helldivers 2, mainly because I've been a little busy doing this. I have seen my friends play it, I've seen a lot of people playing it, and I'm kind of dying to jump in to play it myself, but I want to actually hear the music for the first time because I still haven't played it. If you know anything about me, I have this thing where I like to sometimes turn off the music in a game because I get distracted by the music and I want to listen to it. It's either turn down the sound of the game or turn up the music, or vice versa, but then you kind of have to have the sound on, yada yada yada, whatever. Before we jump in, if you like the content that I'm making, please like and subscribe to the channel, and also you can help support me on Patreon by clicking on the link in the description below. My Patreon is still semi-new, I'm still building some content on there, but basically it's a way of seeing into my personal life as a teacher and also seeing a few things that have been blocked on YouTube, as well as if there's something you're absolutely dying for me to react to, there's something there for that. So let's just jump right into this Liber-Tea. Ooh. So, okay, before we get into, because obviously there's more, what's really interesting about this, how do I explain it? This is very similar. Let me put it this way. So what's cool about listening to this for the first time is that the use of instrumentation. So instrumentation is really important. If we were to use woodwinds at the opening of this, we wouldn't have the impact that we have with brass. So you can hear the strings. They're playing in 16th notes, I believe. They're not using a tremolo, so it's not supposed to create a sense of uncertainty. The 16th notes create a sense of perpetual motion, like we're going somewhere, like there's a build of tension. Those 16th notes create a drive into the main theme where we get this ba 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 ba. We have these triplets, or it's a quarter note triplet grouping, but it's really neat to hear that 1 lead la 3. I think that's what that rhythm is. Feels like we're in 4/4. We're in a fast 4 or we're in a cut time. It's interesting to kind of listen to it. I feel like we're in a cut time, but I'm not sure. I won't know unless if I look at the score. So, but we have this brass, we have French horns, we have a lot of low brass. Whoever is playing bass trombone in this is like ripping it. You can hear that bass trombone in there. It is a great tone quality. I love it. But we get a lot of brass, and that's what's building this main theme. So let's hear that again. I think the low strings are giving the accent. Ba, ba. So we have these 16th notes and creating tension. Yeah. French horn. Definitely trombone going on. And now we just got that perpetual rhythm in those strings. And then we get some electronic beat. The accents in the strings, creating that push forward. I love that. The electronic beat almost makes me feel like it's a heartbeat. Ooh, trumpet. We get that higher trumpet line. Ooh. Yeah, the low brass there, man. That, yeah, there was a part that you could hear that low bass trombone just like you can, Dare I say, if I were to make a comparison, like of something very similar that we've heard before, right? This is not uncommon. This is not unusual. So think back to listening to like the Avengers theme. Ba, 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 ba. It has that similar effect, but it's not the same. It's similar in that like the instrumentation is fairly similar. This is why this kind of thing appeals, I think, to this setting. I've seen the trailer to the game and it's very like for democracy and it's great. And this is that kind of like thematic material that makes you, it's like a call to duty. You're trying to make people answer the call, and that's what this is doing here. Anyway, let's keep going. Ooh. Ooh. Wait, before we jump into that next theme, the reason why I want to stop there is because there was a change in color. There was a change of character, right? So we jump out of this, the call of duty, answer the call of democracy. We need to work together. We need to do this together. And then it's kind of like we get this a little bit of gray area, like a loss of brotherhood, or like we might lose some of you along the way. But that's a sacrifice we're willing to make here, and we will all go down together. It's like we're in that minor key, but it's not a sense of loss yet, but it's a sense of like, we know what's at stake, and this is what's gonna happen. So I love the small little, the octave in the piano with our electronic sound underneath, and the harmonics in the upper strings. Yeah, you can sense it. The men, I understand that we will lose many of us along the way, but this is a fight that we must enter. This is a fight we cannot lose. For democracy. This is what this is. And it just keeps building that, like, we're here together. It has a minor to a, woo! Yes. Ooh, vocals. Ooh. No, yeah, we gotta go back. Wow, yeah, so like the call is answered, and then all of a sudden you get that power back, but there's like, oh, right here. So we add the call to battle, right? You can hear the drums. There's always this drum, and then singing strings. It's like we have the main melody with a little bit of counter melody in the strings, and then the power here. Strings are adding rhythm while the brass is singing. Get it, horns. And then we have vocals. Oh. We have some of that electronic piano again. The piano singing the last. Wow. 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 Yeah, now I get it. I can see why people are like, the call to democracy. I can see why people are completely drawn to this, and it does make you feel like there's a sense of power, a sense of brotherhood, a sense of going into battle. This is very like the use of drums. It's not uncommon like to have that use of field drum to create the call to arms, right? The composer here did an amazing job. Musically, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. The use of the minor and major tonalities, just the beginning, it starts that do-do-do-do-do-do-do to make you feel like a sense of dread, and then all of a sudden there's the power, the ba-ba-ba-ba-da. It's a sense of drive and power, and it's just, oh. I have never played any Helldivers. I didn't even know there was a first Helldivers. Now I really want to play this game. I really truly believe that music obviously makes the game, but music also makes you want to play the game. Really, really amazing job here. God. I want to let you know that if content doesn't come out in the next few days, you'll know why, and it's because I'm playing Helldivers 2. But anyway, if you want to continue the conversation about music, feel free to leave comments down below. Are you playing Helldivers 2 right now? What do you think about the music in the game? What is the next video game soundtrack I should react to? I'm a huge gamer. I love video games, but I guarantee you there's some games out there that I haven't heard the music for, so... Also, if you want to help support the channel, please like and subscribe, and go ahead and click on that link in the description below for my Patreon. Just go ahead, go do it. Do it. It won't hurt you. Join for free. Okay? All right. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.